Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Elliott. Today I'm going to talk to you about spending less time on dumb things. I'm going to tell you about what you should be doing and what you should be avoiding. And let me tell you this, when I talk about spending less time on dumb things, you need to watch this video from right now and until the very end. And I want you to identify these holes on where you're wasting your time. Guys, 2020 is about to hit. A brand new decade is coming on, and I'm going to share with you, if you pay attention, you will cut out the stuff that will cost you money in 2020. Stop doing the dumb stuff. I'm going to show you what it is, and I'm going to challenge you guys for just a second. And for those of you that don't know me, my name's Elliott. When I sold cars, the most I ever made in a year was $715,000. In the U.S., I hold the record for the most money ever made selling cars. Now, here's the deal. It's not about financial, it's about potential. At 18, I had nothing, okay? At 32, I made my first million being a GM. At 30, I made my first $715,000 selling cars. I want to share with you, I don't care about titles. What I care about is building and creating the baddest salesman in the country, over the whole globe. I don't care where you at. Closing, negotiations, overcoming objections, word tracks, mindset, believability, the way you see yourself. If you don't see yourself as a winner, you're never going to be a winner. So what I'll tell you is, before I start, if you need some help, shoot me a text, 918-210-0254. Let's get started. All right, so number one, spend less time on dumb things. Look, train at home, not at work. Let me share this with you. Guys, when I went to work, I outworked everybody. Everybody. The GM, the managers, the service department, the salesman. Guys, I worked 15 times harder than any other salesman around me. 15 times. So take the top guy in your store, the top guy. And if that's you, take the top guy in the state, then elevate your game to the top guy in the country. And I want to tell you this. What's seen in public is done in private. Okay? I want you to train. I want you to train with me. But don't train at work. When you're at work, work. Okay, when you go to the gym, what's your job at the gym? The rent's due. You work out hard, you pay the rent. You don't think about being at home when you're at work, right? I mean, when you're at the gym, right? No, you think about the gym. Why? Because most people do that. When they're at home, they're thinking about the gym. And then when we're at the gym, they're thinking about being at home. When you're at work, that's your time to work. When you're at home, that's when you train. And if you say to me, Andy, well, I don't have time. Yes, you do. You don't have time not to do it, but don't do it at work, okay? Let me share this with you. When's the best time to train? Me, every morning, I trained for 1 hour in the morning. I would drink my cup of coffee. I would practice closing negotiations on a whiteboard that I had in my room. I still have that whiteboard in my room, and I'm 40 years old. I put it in there when I was 18. So I want to share with you as we continue going. Show me your 24 hours. Stop wasting your time on dumb stuff. Write it down. Don't think about what your 24 hours is. Write it down. I want you to really look at it. Take the next day. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow take Sunday. What's Sunday look like? Then take Monday. What's Monday look like? Write it down. Every time I started a new week, you know what I used to do? I would write down how Monday looked, Tuesday looked, Thursday looked, Friday, Wednesday, Saturday. I wrote down every single day. Why? Because every 15 minutes, I wanted to know what was my next task. I was so busy making money, so busy with like self-love and like growing and killing it. Guys, every 15 minutes mattered. I didn't have 15 minutes to waste. Write down your 24 hours. And I want to share this with you. Go buy a whiteboard. Do this if you're serious. Anyone that's out there right now, if you are in sales, if you don't have a whiteboard in your house, you're not serious. That's it, period. Don't train at work, train at home. If I teach you a close, you know where you're going to learn it? On your whiteboard at home with the dry erase marker. And you're going to sit there and you're going to go over and over and over the closes that you want to learn, the word tracks that you want to learn. Listen, if I teach you a word track right now, you know how you're going to learn it? By writing it down. Where do you write it down? Whiteboard. Over and over and over and over and over again. And if you want to think about it. If you made $120,000 this last year, How are you going to get to 250? How is it possible? How can a guy double his income? Real simple. Training. Buy yourself a whiteboard. Shoot me a text. I'll show you how to use your whiteboard at home. I will challenge you to death. Okay? Okay. Talking to other salesmen and managers about what you should do. You guys know what to do. Listen, when I made 715 grand, people are like, how'd you do that? You know exactly how I did it. You know exactly how I did it. I trained at home when no one else saw me. I put in the work. When the rent was due, I paid it. I paid it with work. I paid it with the gym. I paid it with my mindset training. The rent was due every day and I paid it. I never asked anyone else what I should do. You know what you should do. Stop asking other people. People are like, hey, listen, my managers are hating on me. I'm training. You know why? Because when you're at work, you're training and they see you training at work. They don't want you to train at work. Sure, that seems motivating, like, hey, good job. I see this guy training all the time. But you know what? The numbers matter. You can't deposit training in the bank. Train at home. When you're at work, crush them, guys. Build a name for yourself. So stop asking your managers and other salespeople what you should do next. You know what to do. When you're at work, outwork them times 15. Okay? Every single time. And why do I get passionate about this? Because people ask the answers. This is the answer. Stop doing dumb stuff that's wasting your time. Okay, look, sitting down. I never sit down, ever. Okay, well, Andy, I post cars. I have a computer. I do. Hey, I want you to do that. But let me ask you this. Buy a stand-up desk. Stop sitting down. Stand up all day long. Learn to be on your feet. Those who are on their feet do not ever become lazy. Stop sitting down. Rule number 1, never sit down. Period. I'm done. That's enough with that. You think about it. You want to sit down, go ahead. I didn't. Let's compare year-to-dates. You want to really make it? I'm going to give you the answers right here. If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. Listen, post 10 ads a day on Facebook Marketplace. 1 hour minimum. What does that mean? That means you got 1 hour. Every single, guys, Facebook Marketplace is free. It costs no money. Okay? I can post an ad in 5 minutes. It's real simple. I take the pictures, I post it. With Facebook, we write shorter ads. We don't write long ones. We keep it short and sweet. We put a price. We put great financing available. We put our cell phone number and we change the zeros. We put it out there. It takes 5 minutes. How many can I post? It's real easy. I can post 10 in an hour. 10 times 5 is 50 minutes. Guess what happens? You got 60 minutes. You got 1 hour. The first hour of every day is getting those 10 ads out on the Facebook so you can have those 10 ads out there. You work 5 days a week. Guess how many ads that is a week? That's 50 ads a week. Guess what? That's 200 ads a month. How many leads will you get off 200 leads a month? Off 200 ads a month? A ton. You guys will be selling 15 to 20 more cars a month. Just a month. Not doing anything else but posting the first hour of every day 10 ads on Facebook. Now watch this. You get a 1 hour minimum. Do you know what happens when I'm working and somebody comes up to me and they're like, hey Andy, I need this. I'm like, no disrespect, dude. I got an hour to do this. Cool? Get with someone else. Sorry, man. I love you, but I'm busy. Dude, that's the way it is. And they'll start to learn that you're not the dude to come bullshit with and cry about on all the crybaby stuff. Sell that stuff to your mom. Sell it to your sister, your brother, someone else. The huddle down there with that other group. That isn't me. Keep that away from me. Okay? Anyways, post 1 quality ad on Craigslist. Guys, 1 quality ad on Craigslist, what does that mean? That means you take the picture of this car. You take it off the lot or use your website pictures if they're amazing. Make sure you crop the pictures. Make sure you crop everything with it. And then guess what happens? You take that 1 quality ad and you put it on there, and then you know what happens? $5 a day, that's $25 a week, that's $100 a month, and you have 25 quality ads out on Craigslist. Craigslist is the place for hot pieces, unique pieces, rare finds, the cool inventory, 1 piece a day on Craigslist. That's it. Takes 10, 15 minutes. Maybe you take them off the lot, it takes 30 minutes. But that's it. That hour and a half, that will create 2 to 3 car deals a day, minimum. Minimum. Okay? Don't look at social media. Stop looking at social media. Check this out. Do I love Facebook? Yes, for selling. Do I care what's going on socially with Facebook? No. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on the winner. Stop looking at other people that you think are winning that are lying to you. And even if they're not, power be to them. Go kill it. I'm proud of you. Guys, focus on your own funnel. Put the blinders on. Quit focusing on everyone else around you. Please, turn off social media. Okay? Turn it off. This right here, us doing this YouTube deal, this is training. Okay? How much training should you get in a day? 1 hour max. That's it. The other 23 hours is for work and making money and living your life. Okay? So, don't look at social media. Check this out. Don't talk. Show your talk with action. Quit telling people what you're going to do. Okay? Whenever I worked, no one else knew what I was going to do. Do you know why? How they knew what I was going to do was because they saw me doing it. Hey man, so what's your plan? My plan is to kill it. What do you mean? I don't understand. I know, but exactly. I'm not getting into that. I don't have to. Listen, I have so many things to do. I don't have time for that. You make your 24. I'll make my 24. And guess what? When you show up at work and you're crushing it, check this out. No one can take it up on the lot without me being busy first. You know why? Because I got eagle eyes and I will run. Secondly, I post every morning for an hour, every single morning when I get to work. You say, Andy, I don't have time to post. When I get to work, I'm busy. Post at night before you go to bed. That's fine. Give up an hour of sleep. Post at night. That way when you come into work, you don't have to worry about posting. It's already done. You can just start working. Listen, don't tell me excuses, okay? You can make excuses or you can make money. One or the other you're going to make. So when I share this with you, stop talking, okay? Show your talk through your actions. And lastly, raise your standards and fall in love with selling again. Guys, this is not stressful. Selling is fun. Guys, this 2020 is going to be the most funnest year we've ever had in our whole life. We're not going to allow stress into it. Why did I say spend less time on dumb things? Because when you watch social media, guess what happens? You stress yourself out because you think someone else is living a better life than you. Somebody else has got something that you don't got. But guess what? If I don't look at it, am I stressed out? No, because I'm just focused on me. I want to share this with you wherever you are. Whether you're not making any money, whether you're making a lot of money, I don't care what it is. If you want to fall in love with selling, like never before. I mean, become a student of selling like to a whole nother level. It's real simple. See this right here? 918-210-0254. You shoot me a text and say, how do I fall in love with selling? What's the next step? Help me write out my 24 hours. I don't care what it is. Let's go to the next level. Let's cut out the dumb stuff, okay? And then build your legacy, okay? What does building your legacy mean? Building your legacy, man, is basically chase the money, not the title, okay? And when I say chasing money, guess what? Guys, you know how I feel about money. Money's like a Nintendo game to me. My biggest month I ever made selling cars was $75,000. That was how much I made, okay? That month I took home $48,000, a take-home check, right? Now listen to this. After taxes, I want to share with you. I didn't even know I hit $75,000. I had no clue. You know why? Because I didn't even care about the money. I was so concerned with taking care of my customers, making sure that I was diagnosing the problem so I could give them the solution, knowing my inventory, worrying about getting my cars out online, taking the internet leads that were coming into the store, taking the fresh leads that were coming into the store, handling my own leads that I was generating. And guess what? I worked 50 hours a week. I work 5 days a week, 10 hours a day. I don't work 70, 80 hours like a lot of you. Stop doing it. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, okay? If you love somebody, try spending a week without them. Next time you see them, you're grateful for them. You're like, man, I missed you. That's how I felt about work. Did I want to work 80 hours a week? Yeah, like everyone else, but I didn't. I worked 50, and guess what happened? I stayed motivated nonstop. I beat burnout every time when everyone else is burnout. Your other manager's like, you need to work more hours. Guess what happens? Working more hours burns you out, stresses you out, you can't sustain it, And I'm just going to tell you, man, you end up running yourself in the ground. You have to have self-love and invest in yourself. When I go to work, there's 60 minutes in an hour, and how do I work 60 minutes in that hour? How is it possible? Like, how is it physically possible? It's possible because I love my job and I'm not burned out. So when I go to work, I can work more in 1 hour than what most guys can work in a week. That's how I want you to be. Build your legacy. Decide to change your life now. And if you need help, partner with me and I'll help you. 918-210-0254. I want you guys to have a blessed day and stop spending time on the dumb stuff and let's start focusing on the stuff we need to do. Have a great day.